Hi, everybody. Welcome to a Thursday afternoon as we get set for softball. Wallace Dothan in town to take on LBW. Stepping in to start it off is Libby Buchanan. Got the finishing touches to put on a lineup card, and then we'll get you what you need to know as far as these two are concerned. It is the first meeting of four. They'll play two here in Andalusia and a couple of games in Dothan. And you got a trip down to first for Libby Buchanan, given the walk. Libby Buchanan, the one hitter. It is Rebecca Rowell batting second. Ellie Castle in the 3 spot. Hannah Buchanan is batting fourth. Ella Houston in the 5 hole. Aaron Curry hits sixth. 7 hitter Sadie Hanks. Anna Brooks Bearfield is in that 8 spot. Lana Carpenter hitting ninth is down to second. We'll go Buchanan with the pitch. And a base runner in scoring position very early in this one. Meanwhile, Alana Smith is in the circle for LBW. Behind the plate, Alex Carroll. At first, Chloe Ragsdale. Second baseman, Savannah Clements. The shortstop is Cambry Doss. At third, Brooklyn Barlow. And already a meeting in the circle with Alana Smith. Outfield of Olivia Michael in left. Center fielder is Carly Hops, and the right fielder is Chloe Yates. So after a walk of Buchanan and a couple of pitches outside of the strike zone to Rowell, coach coming out early to try to make those early game adjustments, trying to get Smith out of a particular routine. Two offering to Rowell. Ellie Castle to the on-deck circle. A little bit inside with the pitch. 3-0. Good looking afternoon, at least compared, well, even compared to any afternoon, but especially compared to Saturday when we were here. On the outside part of the plate with the pitch, 3-1. Then it was overcast and windy. Today it is sunny and a little bit on the breezy side, but as I mentioned, the breeze, the American flag in center field, dead against the mast. So maybe earlier and maybe later a breeze, but right now, no. One aboard, nobody gone. Rowell at the plate. Buchanan at second. Here's the Smith pitch. Shot towards center field, line drive shot grabbed by Carly Hops. And out will go Rowell for out number 1. One out, Ellie Castle next. Hannah Buchanan moving to the on-deck circle. Wallace Dothan coming in with a 15-9 conference mark. LBW in that bubble area. They want to be one of the top 6 teams. And currently they're right about 6 or 7. That's a base wrap into left field by Castle. Michael getting to it quickly, bringing it in just as quickly. And you got a couple of runners on. They're on the corners. First and third for Hannah, it's B-U-C-H-A-N. Is that Buchanan or Buchan? Hannah at the plate with a couple of base runners on. Strike delivered on the inside part of the plate. LBW currently 10-14. And it's got an inside offering. And currently the number 17. MMI, the team they're currently chasing. Into the dirt with a pitch. Throw down to second. Grabbing it is Clements and giving a look to the runner, Buchanan. And Castle with the stolen base in scoring position. Two-one offering. That is fouled off of Buchanan. And Smarts. And will require a little adjustment period. Ella Houston to the on-deck circle. The umpire asking Buchanan if she is okay. She says yes. Good to go. A .333 hitter on the year. And there is the first strikeout of Smith. Well, the conversation from Coach, at least at the moment, settling down Smith and an opportunity to get out of the inning unscathed if she can get Ella Houston. Erin Curry to the on-deck circle. A little bit outside with a pitch to Houston. What's it like as we speak here in Andalusia? Well, I happen to have the trusty iPhone nearby. Can bring up the weather app. 75 degrees. Will warm to 78. Currently, you've got winds out of the west at 7 with gust to 11. Not like the other day with winds gusting to 20 plus. A little high with a pitch down the third and able to get back is Buchanan. 45% humidity. If you had good eyes, you could see for 25 miles. 7:11 sunset. Into the zone with a 3-0, 3-1. No mention of rain until a week from today. If you just got to find some rain, you might need to head to the Smokies. Looks like that's where the rain shower is. High with the pitch, and Houston giving a walk. Loaded up for Erin Curry. Curry, 19 RBIs on the year. 299 hitter. She'd like to pick up some more here, and LBW would like to send her to the dugout with no more added to that 19 RBI total on the year. A little low with a pitch. Count evens up at 1. Four double headers underway here on JockJive. All of them softball except the Reed State Coastal Alabama North matchup in Bruton. Do have a Reed State Coastal North softball matchup, but that's happening in Monroeville. 2-1 pitch to Curry. It is ground foul, and the count goes even at 2. Loaded up top of the first. Smith trying to end it here with the Curry at bat. 2-2 offering. Too far inside, and a big pitch coming. Well, we're only 6 at-bats into the ballgame, top of the first. But already a huge pitch for Smith. 3-2 with the bases loaded. That is a little low, and we'll bring in Buchanan. Bases remain full. And Wallace Dothan takes an early 1-zip lead. Outside with a pitch to Hanks. Let's see who is where. Softball-wise, Kamari Darrington calling the Reed State Coastal North game. That's a base hit into center field. Hanks delivering with a shot that brings in Castle. Throw coming in, cut off. Scoring is Houston as well. And Hanks drives in two. To RBI, Hanks single. We'll make it a 3-zip game. And bring Ella Brooke Bearfield to the plate. Pitch coming in low, off to third will go Curry. Throw to the second baseman. And it's Clements, but Clements not able to get the tag on Hanks. And a Carpenter to the on-deck circle. It's a high fly ball to center. Looks like there's room. Hops makes the catch. Bearfield with the fly out. 2 stranded, 3 in as we head to the bottom of the first. We head to the bottom of the inning after a 3-run top part. Wallace Dothan sending in Buchanan, Castle, and Houston. And they all score with 2 gone. Looked like Smith might get out of the inning with no damage done, but 3 runs will plate. As we head to the bottom of the first. First pitch, Carly hops on it, sends it to center. Libby Buchanan there for the catch and the out. Savannah Clements, the 2-hitter. Brooklyn Barlow hitting third. 4-hitter Olivia Michael. Chloe Ragsdale in the 5 spot. 6-hitter Alex Carroll. 7-hitter Cambry Doss. In the 8-hole, Lacey Gobbin. And Chloe Yates is batting ninth. All facing Ella Houston, who is in the circle behind the plate. Erin Curry. At first for Wallace Dothan, Sadie Hanks. Second baseman Rebecca Rowell. And at short, Ellie Castle. The third baseman is Shalay Malk. And in the outfield, you've got Ella Brooke Bearfield in left, center fielder Libby Buchanan. And in right field, Lana Carpenter. Two and one on Clements. Brooklyn Barlow on deck. A little bit outside with the pitch. 4 games today, 1 tomorrow, 2 on Saturday here on JockJive. Outside with a pitch and a walk given to Clements. So a base runner aboard. Down to first goes Clements. Brooklyn Barlow coming to the plate. Olivia Michael to the on-deck circle. Good to see Olivia Michael back into the lineup. Hyperextended a knee on Saturday. And sat out the second game against Bishop State here. But back into the lineup on a Thursday. That leg is wrapped, that knee area wrapped up for Michael, but she is on deck and in the lineup. 2-0 pitch to Barlow. Into the zone, and the count goes 2-1. Two-one offering. Got the outside part of the plate. Thank you very much, LBW, for the opportunity to stream here. AD Steve Helms, President Brock Kelly. We appreciate it. And we'll get out of play back this direction and into the stands. And for a work day, in the middle of a work day, pretty good crowd on hand. Two offering to Barlow. Trying to pull it back into the strike zone was Curry. Umpire not buying, though. And a sent to center there for the catch is Buchanan. And Barlow the second out and the second fly out to Buchanan. Two going for Olivia Michael, Chloe Ragsdale to the on-deck circle. Bottom of the order when you get to the top of the second for Wallace Dothan. It'll be Lana Carpenter who starts it off. And a shot right up the middle. Olivia Michael delivering with a base hit. First one of the game for the Saints. And a couple of base runners on for Chloe Ragsdale. Alex Carroll to the on-deck circle. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. A .290 hitting Saints squad. Ragsdale, a .259 hitter. That will hit Olivia Michael. Some runners' interference puts an end to the inning, leaves a couple of base runners on, and sends us to inning 2.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
Bottom of the order, top of the second. Lana Carpenter will begin it. First pitch a little bit inside. Top of the order, Libby Buchanan and Rebecca Rowell due up 2. Here is the 1-0 offering. That is ground towards third. That will sneak between Barlow's men and the chalk. And on with the leadoff single is Carpenter. So Wallace Dothan picking up their third base hit of the game. And a runner on as we get back to the top of the order. Libby Carpenter to the plate. Off and running is Carpenter. And she'll get in safely with a stolen base. Buchanan walked and scored a run in the first. Taking a look at the Alana Smith numbers. Her 18th appearance, 10th start. She is 2-3 with a save. One of just 3 in Division II softball with saves. Has 5 complete games, has worked 50 innings. 67 hits, 60 runs, 44 earned. 29 walks, 19 strikeouts. Has allowed 5 home runs. And the ERA at 6.16. 2-1 pitch sent up against the screen. Count goes even at 2. Rebecca Rowell on deck. 2-2 offering. That is chopped in the direction of Barlow. Goes over to first late. Infield single. On is Buchanan. Carpenter goes to third. So a couple of runners on for Rebecca Rowell. Bottom of the inning, Carol Doss and Gobbin for LBW. Going is Buchanan, won't be a throw with a runner at third. So Buchanan picking up the stolen base. And apparently that is going to do it for Smith. So Smith will leave early. We'll see who the new pitcher is and get you the Smith numbers when we return.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
The new pitcher is Taylor Price. Price making her 16th appearance. And it is her 5th time out of the pen. 4-4 overall with 4 complete games. Has worked 52 1/3 innings. 92 hits given up, 74 runs, 45 earned. 42 walks, 27 strikeouts. Has allowed 4 home runs and the ERA just a tad over 5. Alana Smith works an inning, faces 10. 1 strikeout, 3 walks, 4 hits. Has given up 3 runs, responsible for the 2 on. 2-1 offering to Rowell. And a shot towards Barlow. Look back, the runner over to first with the throw, and Rowell out on the 5-3. So Carpenter diving back to the bag, getting there safely. And Barlow getting the runner at first. Ellie Castle had a single, stole a base, and scored a run. That happened in the first inning. One 1-0 pitch to Castle. And a Buchanan to the on-deck circle. In that first inning, looked like Smith was going to get out of the inning with no damage done. Bases were loaded, but there were 2 gone. But then Wallace Dothan drives in 3 with 2 outs. An appeal to see if Castle went. She did not. And the count 2-1. Well, hopefully everything is going to work properly. These Apple products are not particularly fond of the sun, and it's beaming down on it. Popped up to center. Over to make the catch is Hobbs, tagging from third, Carpenter. So a productive Castle out. Driving in the 4th Wallace Dothan run of the game. Hannebuck in next. Struck out in the first. The lone strikeout for Alana Smith. Comes back to plate in the second with a base runner at second. And 2 gone. Ella Houston, the Wallace Dothan pitcher, moving to the on-deck circle. Low inside offering, off and running is Buchanan. Throw to third. She will not be picked off. She's safely at third. A little bit closer, enhancing the RBI chances for Buchanan. And it's ground to Dawson short, goes to first, gets the out of Buchanan on the 6-3, leaves a runner aboard. That is 3 stranded through a pair. We go to the bottom of the second. Carol Doss and Gobbin 2 up for LBW.
Of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus, with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
Bottom of the second gets underway. Alex Carroll to start it. Camry Dawson, Lacey Gobbin 2 up in the inning 2. Wallace Dothan picking up 1 run off a pair of base hits, leaving a runner stranded in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the inning. Carroll, a .268 hitter on the year. Five doubles, 11 RBIs. And is popped back to the screen. Well, I think I got started telling you who was where and what we were covering today and got distracted. Reed State, Coastal North Softball, Kamari Darrington on the call. Reed State Coastal North Baseball in Bruton with Jason Thompson. And softball in Bay Minette. Craig Howard calling Shelton State and Coastal South. And all of it right here. 1-2 offering. It is too low for ball 2. Alex Carroll, 5 walks this year. Not many strikeouts, only 3 times fanned. As that is sent to Buchanan in center for out number 1. So on away for Camry Doss. And every out outside of the runner's interference for the Saints thus far have gone to center field. Lacey Common to the on-deck circle, swing and a miss by Doss. Tied for the team lead in plate appearances with Carly Hobbs, both with 108. Top RBI producer is Camry Doss. One offering from Houston. That is lying right about the shoelaces and grabbed by Malk at third. And there is 2 away. Ella Houston, the Governor pitcher. Their 19th appearance and 16th start. 9-5, 12 complete games. When she starts one, she typically finishes it. 103 2/3 innings. 101 hits given up. 79 runs, 47 earned. 32 walks and 62 strikeouts. 6 home runs hit off Houston and a .317 ERA. Shot over to Warren's right, but foul. Lacey Gobbin followed by Chloe Yates. 2 gone, nobody aboard, bottom of the second. Top of the third, mid part of the order. And a shot to short and right at Ellie Castle. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the second. Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it. Top of the third gets underway. Ella Houston, the Wallace Dothan pitcher, becomes the Wallace Dothan hitter. Aaron Curry, Sadie Hanks, due up in the inning, too. And it's popped up left side. Michael on the run. Diving try and can't get to it. Houston winding up at second with a leadoff double. That is the fifth Wallace Dothan hit of the game. And it is the first extra base hit. For Ella Houston, it's her sixth of the year. Aaron Curry taking a strike on the inside part of the plate. And a shot over towards right and on the run. Catch made by Clements. So Aaron Curry out number one. And Sadie Hanks coming to the plate. Yellowbrook Bearfield to the on-deck circle. Two innings in the books, and Wallace Dothan has plated runs in each of the first two. A little high with a pitch to Hanks. Hey, don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. You get access to games, to shows, to interviews, to clips, to more. As Clements going to be able to make the catch behind second for out number two. And there's two away for Yellowbrook Bearfield. Bearfield with a fly out to center field. That happened to end the first. Drives this one towards right field. It'll be scooped up quickly by Yates, holding Houston to third. Second hit of the inning, sixth of the game. Putting runners on the corners for Lana Carpenter. All three Wallace Dothan runs in the first came with two gone. Low and away with a Price pitch. By the way, we can put the finishing touches on the Smith numbers. In the circle, worked an inning, faced 10. 1 strikeout, 3 walks, 4 hits, 4 runs allowed. Little high with a pitch to Carpenter. Price came in and faced 3 in the second and retired them all. And here in the third, trying to shut down the Govs with 2 on. 2-0 pitch to Carpenter. It is 2-1. Top of the order. Libby Buchanan to the on-deck circle. Two-one pitch. Boy, that was close. A little bit high, apparently. 3-1. Already got a final from Bruton. Coastal Alabama North knocking off Reed State. 12-2 in baseball. In the first of a couple of games there. That's inside and a walk given to Carpenter. That is the first Price walk, the fourth by St. pitching. And it's loaded for the top of the order, Libby Buchanan. Buchanan with a walk and a single. And a shot into left field. That'll be a base hit. Took a spin move. Michael able to knock it down. Good job by Michael in left. If that gets by her, 2, maybe 3 more runs come in. So an RBI Buchanan single. It'll bring in Houston, Bearfield to third, Carpenter second. Buchanan at first for Rebecca Rowell. That is hit towards the gap and a diving catch in right field by Chloe Yates. Wow, looked like that was going to get by Yates, but at the last minute, the diving catch. And out goes Rowell, leaving the bases loaded.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
A lot of sports this summer. When the academic year ends, it doesn't mean our baseball and softball coverage ends. And we'll start off things with the showcase there at Southern Miss. Yates grounding into the 1-3. Starting 10 weeks and about 13 different showcases with the showcase series. Top of the order, Carly Hobbs to the plate. She flew out to center field to begin the ball game, the bottom of the first for the Saints. Hobbs out. Ran into the ball in fair territory. So there's 2 gone, and Savannah Clements coming to the plate. Clements with a walk, got the second in the first. Brooklyn Barlow to the on-deck circle. Govs in the fourth have Castle, Buchan, and Houston all coming to the plate. Two and one, the count on Clements. Clements a .373 hitter on the year. A couple of home runs, 18 RBIs. Pops that one out of play. Trying to get the Saints cranked up with 2 gone in the bottom of the third. Off the screen foul. Well, let's see if we've got any Major League Baseball underway. Yep. Top of the 6th, Angels 10-1 over the Rays. Top of the 5th, Guardians 5-1 over the White Sox. Twins and Royals tied at 1 in the bottom of the 2nd. No NBA until 6 o'clock. Knicks and Pistons and Cavaliers and Pacers starting things in the NBA. Outside with a pitch to Clemens. Three-two offering to Clemens. There has been one Houston walk given, and it was to Clemens in the first. Payoff pitch number 2 popped up high in the air towards left field, and coming in to make the catch is Bearfield. And that becomes 7 straight now, retired by Houston as we head to the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th gets underway. Ellie Castle starts it. Anna Buchan and Ella Houston due up in the inning 2. And if you're the Saints, you can ill afford the Governors to continue this trend of plating runs each inning. Because if that pace continues, then you start worrying about the mercy rule. Two-0 pitch on the outside part of the plate to Castle. Castle 1 for 1, a single and a sacrifice fly. Has scored a run, stolen a base, and driven in a run. Tries to fight it off, but floats it to first there for the catch is Ragsdale. One out for Hannah Buchan. Buchan with a strikeout and a ground out. 0 for 2 in the game. Saints in the 4th have Barlow, Michael, and Ragsdale all due up. Behind second, Clemens makes the catch, and Buchan is out number 2. So 2 away for Ella Houston. Four of the 5 Wallace Dothan runs have come with 2 gone. A little bit high with a pitch from Price. but those 4 runs with 2 gone already had base runners aboard when the second out was registered. That is popped up back this direction, and it will get out of play. Chase given by Carroll. Barlow, Michael, and Ragsdale on the bottom of the 4th for the Saints. Ella Houston with a walk and a double. The walk given by Smith, the double given up by Price. Aaron Curry to the on-deck circle. The inside with the offering to run the count to 3-1. Taylor Price trying to turn in the first 1-2-3 inning. Fewest number of Govs to come to the plate in an inning thus far has been 5. And there's the walk of Houston. That will be the second Price walk. 5th Saint one. Got a runner aboard for Aaron Curry. And Curry will pop that one up to short. Doss is there. Makes the catch. And it's 4 up, 3 down, 1 stranded. Top of the 4th.
Community College, we're dedicated to providing each and every student with the opportunity to succeed and achieve their dreams. LBW is more than just a college. It's a community with faculty and staff that puts our students first. LBW is home to many, and we invite you to be a part of the Saints family. I'm Brock Kelly, president of LBW. Join us here where my journey began. Our doors are open. Welcome home.
Bottom of the 4th gets underway. Top part of the inning, Saints did what they wanted to do. Able to shut down the Govs, keep them scoreless for the first time in the top part of an inning in this one. Now it's part 2 of that plan. Played some runs. Another shot to Buchanan in center. And Brooklyn Barlow with the fly out for out number 1. Taking a look at your D2 standings coming in. Central Alabama, a 4-game lead. The top spot, 23-1. Second is Bishop State at 21-5. Bevel State 18-6. Wallace Dothan is 4th at 15-9. And tied for that spot with Enterprise State. 5th, Marion Military, currently 6th, is LBW, but there is a spot where you got a tie. So if you're the Saints, you currently are the 17th and want to be one of the top 6. So your nearest to overcome is MMI. Marion Military coming into the weekend 12-14. LBW 10-14. So tied in the loss column. One hop to short. Castle's got it. Goes to first. And Olivia Michael out number 2. Two outs for Chloe Ragsdale. And in the event you are interested in D1, Wallace Hansville currently 1, Southern Union 2, Coastal South 3, Northwest Shoals and Sneed State tied for 4. 5th is Shelton State. And just out of the top 6, like the Saints, is Calhoun. To center field with a Ragsdale fly out. Buchanan there for the catch. And the Saints have now seen 10 straight go down since that Olivia Michael single in the first. Top of the 5th, Sadie Hayes starting in. Ella Brooke Bearfield, Atlanta Carpenter 2 up in the inning 2. Rolled to the plate by Taylor Price. Saints in the bottom of the 5th have Carol Dawson-Gobbin coming to the plate. Trying to make the 5th like the 4th, a scoreless top part of the inning. And is sent towards Michael in left field, and that'll sail out of the plate. Home run for Sadie Hayes. Her second of the year. And Wallace Dothan will grow that lead to 6. For Price, that is the 5th given up. And turns it into a 6-0 lead. Ellenbrook Bearfield to the plate, Lana Carpenter to the on-deck circle. Here's the Price pitch to Bearfield. Bearfield with a fly out in the center and a single, 1 for 2 in the game. Here's the 1-0 offering. Coming in a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. For Wallace Dothan, that is the 17th home run this year. High pitch, 3-0. Price has handed out a couple of walks, 1 to Carpenter, 1 to Houston. And is inside and a walk given to Bearfield. That's got Atlanta Carpenter coming to the plate. And it looks like we are going to get a runner for Bearfield. That is Avery Laird, who is running over at first. So Laird runs, Bearfield to the dugout. Carpenter coming to the plate. She is singled and walked. Top of the order, moving to the on-deck circle, Libby Buchanan. Punt laid down. Pretty good looking punt. And it is a single for Carpenter that gets Laird to second. That is the 9th hit of the ball game for Wallace Dothan. Well, Laird took that big turn at second, thought for a moment it was a chance for Price to get her. But able to get back safely, Libby Buchanan next. 2 for 2, an RBI, a run scored, and a stolen base for the leadoff hitter. That is fouled off on the bunt attempt by Buchanan. That is chopped in the direction of Barlow at third, but out of play, foul. Tomorrow we head to Daphne, Bayside Academy in Satsuma for a 5 p.m. first pitch. Then on Saturday, Reed State Coastal North Baseball, Shelton State Coastal South Baseball. All right here. Little chopper towards Barlow. She'll go to Doss. Doss able to get to the bag at third and get the lead runner. So Buchanan wrapping into the 5-6. That will get Laird. Carpenter goes to second. Buchanan at first for Rebecca Rowell. Rowell 0 for 3. Boy, almost got away from Barlow, and then Doss retrieved and tried to get it back to Barlow for the tag of Carpenter, but Carpenter able to get underneath that tag. And it is loaded up. And the official score has yet to indicate whether that is an H, an E, or in my scorebook an FC, a fielder's choice. That is dropped into right field. It'll be a base hit for Rowell. In to score is Carpenter. And actually that was Castle with the RBI single. And apparently that is going to do it for Price in the circle. Saints using a third pitcher when we come back.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bases full, one away. Hannah Buchan coming to the plate. The new pitcher is Ariel Williams. Williams making her 15th appearance. Actually, this is Ella Houston to the plate. Scratch that. It is a pinch hitter. Missing the numbers on the back of the jersey. And it is the spot where Buchan had been. And the pinch hitter is Amy Sin. I saw the 0 and thought, okay, Ella Houston's next. I guess that's Ella. It's not. It's Sin. And Sin will drive in the run. It's in Buchanan on the 1-3 putout. So a couple of base runners on. Lead goes to 8, and now you have got to score runs if you're Saints in the bottom part of the fifth. Ella Houston stepping in. Rowell at third, Castle at second. Taylor Price facing a total of 20 in her 1, 2, 3 and a third innings of work. Did not have a strikeout. Handed out a total of 3 walks. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Houston. And that's into the zone, 2-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total hits given up by Price. Outside with a pitch, 3-1. And thus far has given up a total of 4 runs. With the 2 runners aboard, her responsibility. Three-one pitch. That's a base hit into left field. Rowell will come in. Castle will hold at third. And Houston with an RBI single. And now that lead has forced the Saints to at least play a couple of runs in the bottom of the 5th to get to the 6th and hopefully eventually the 7th. Aaron Curry to the plate. Courtesy runner over at first is Haley Everts. So Everts at first, Castle at third. And Aaron Curry, who has walked and popped out twice, coming to the plate. It is grounded to Doss. She'll go quickly to second. And the putout will go 6-4 to get the out, leaving a runner on. 4 runs played. Saints need at least 2 in the bottom of the 5th.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
Bottom of the 5th gets underway. Alex Carroll will start it. And a pinch hitter for Camby Doss moving to the on-deck circle. That is Emma Poore. And Lacey Cobbins due up in the inning, too. Wallace Dothan building a 9-zip lead. So the Saints, to get this game to the 6th, have got to score at least 2. 1 won't do it. A reminder that in between games, we leave the link live and the cameras up. In about a half hour after this one ends, game 2 will begin. On the inside part of the plate, Alex Carroll with a fly out to center field. That happened to begin the 2nd. And it's floated in the direction of left field. Back tracking to make the catch is Emma Brooks Bearfield. One out for Emma Poore. A .357 hitter on the year. 7 doubles, a triple, 8 RBIs in 64 plate appearances. Nine walks, 3 strikeouts. First pitch a little bit low from Houston. Ball game just about an hour 16 old. Count even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Line right over to third, and the grab made by Maul. Might have short hopped it instead of the line out, the 5-3, but nonetheless out number 2. And there's 2 going for Lacey Gobbins. Gobbins with a line out to short, 0 for 1 in the game. A little bit outside with the pitch from Houston. And for the Saints, at the moment, it is all up to Gobbins. A little bit outside again, 2-0. Offering. It is too high, 3-0. Ella Houston has not walked a Saint since the second hitter in the first inning, Savannah Clements. That's high, that's inside. Gobbins given a walk. And one of the 2 runners needed by the Saints in the 5th to get it to the 6th is on. And that will snap a string of 3, 6, 9, 11, 12 in a row retired by Ella Houston. A 1-0 pitch to Chloe Yates on the outside part of the plate. Yates ground into a 1-3. And that was how the bottom of the 3rd began. 1-1 pitch on the outside part. Carly Hobbs hoping to come to the plate here in the 5th inning. 1-2 offering. Nearly got Carly Hobbs. One and 2 on Yates. That is fouled off to the right. Make that left side over in the direction of Mock at 3rd. Got a base runner aboard. Gobbins given a walk. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Houston. It is low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints needing 2. And that is fouled away again over in the direction of the third base dugout. Another 2-2 offering, Houston to Yates. Yates hitting .319 outside with a pitch. Five walks, 13 strikeouts for Yates. And another one sent over towards the dugout. Yates 15 hits and 47 plate appearances, 2 doubles and a triple. On the outside part of the plate, and out will go Yates. And that will be your ball game. Mercy rule kicks in, and this one will end after 5. And taking a look at your total numbers in this one, with a 2:14 end, which means a roughly 2:44 start, I think, for game number 2. LBW, a single base hit. It came from Olivia Michael in the first. They will strand 3 and commit a single error. Meanwhile, for Wallace Dothan, 11 hits, 9 runs. Playing error-free softball, got 3 in the first, 1 in the second and third, and 4 runs in the 5th. And there's your final score in game 1 of 2, 9-0. I mentioned the second game slated for about a 2:44 start. We'll keep the cameras up and the link live and get game number 2 underway at about 1/4 until 3. In between, you might want to catch softball in Monroeville or Bay Minette, or the baseball in Bruton here on JockJive.
can work from home on my computer, but like it would be so much easier to do it on my laptop. I like took it on vacation one year. Ella start this game? I thought, oh, she did? Okay. Well, I asked that because 42 hit at the beginning of the game. She hit 40. Number 42 hit in the game. Okay, that's what I was
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Game number 2 of our doubleheader. Opening game was a 9-zip Wallace Dothan win. Saints trying to split the doubleheader before on Saturday heading to Dothan to play a couple of games there. Libby Buchanan starting it off for Wallace Dothan. Rebecca Rowell is the 2-hitter. Ellie Castle in the 3 spot. Ella Houston hitting 4th. Sadie Hanks 5th. Erin Curry is in the 6th spot. Amanda Carpenter will bat 7th. Avery Laird 8th. And it is Shaylee Malk who is in the 9 spot. Facing Bailey Stokes in the circle for LBW. Meanwhile, Alex Carroll behind the plate. First baseman Taylor Price. And second, Savannah Clements. Shortstop is Cambry Doss. And third, Brooklyn Barlow. Got an outfield of Olivia Michael in left. Center fielder is Carly Hobbs, and the right fielder is Elizabeth Hancock. Count runs full, 3-2 on Buchanan. Here's the payoff pitch from Stokes. Ground back to Stokes, goes to first with the throw, and out is Buchanan on the 1-3. So one away for Rebecca Rowell. Ellie Castle moving to the on-deck circle, out of the strike zone with the pitch, and the count evens up at 1. A little low with the offering, 2-1. Opening game, as I mentioned, 9-zip final. Wallace Dothan scored 3 runs in the first inning and had a large 5th inning, 4 runs. In between, not a whole lot. A run in the second and a run in the third. But LBW in that opening game only able to pick up a single base hit, as that one is flown towards center field, and it will ricochet off the wall. Hops trying to track it down, but Rowell pulling into second with a double. Carly Hobbs running into the wall in center field, but it is a padded wall. If you had done that maybe a couple of years ago, Hobbs might still be lying on the turf. But all the renovations, the improvements here at LBW include a padded outfield wall. Good for running into. Ellie Castle driving into Clements, the 2-hopper. 2 first with the throw. And Castle will ground into the 4-3 that gets Rowell to third. Two gone for Ella Houston. Sadie Hanks moving to the on-deck circle. High with the offering from Stokes. In that opening game, LBW used 3 pitchers. Alana Smith, Taylor Price, and Ariel Williams. Govs used 1. Ella Houston. Low and away with a pitch, 2-0 to Houston. And yes, this is the same Ella Houston that picked up the complete game. In this one, playing the DP role. 2-0 offering from Stokes, coming in low. First game of each of the 4 doubleheaders we are covering today has ended. You know the final here. 9-zip Wallace Dothan in the opening game. Coastal North knocked off Reed State 6-4 in Monroeville, and Coastal Alabama South 7-3 winners over Shelton State in Bay Minette in softball. Baseball, Coastal North a 12-2 winner over Reed State. And Coastal North starting to do what they did a year ago. Went on a roll late, came in as a 5 or 6 seed, and won it all in D2. Three balls, couple of strikes to Houston. Little bit outside of the walk given to Houston. So a couple of runners on for Sadie Hanks. Hanks a 300 hitter on the year. As a team, Wallace Dothan batting .306. In the opening inning of the opening game, those 3 Wallace Dothan runs came with 2 gone. Saints don't want to repeat. Even counted 1 on Hanks. Aaron Curry on deck. One offering. A little bit outside. Warm day in Andalusia. A little cool start to the day, but it is warmed up. 78 with sun shining right directly down on fans. On the outside part of the plate, 2-2. So it's got kind of that baking in the oven feel. And is lined to Dawson short. She'll grab it. Hanks out number 3, and the 2 runners on are left on.
Community College, we're dedicated to providing each and every student with the opportunity to succeed and achieve their dreams. LBW is more than just a college. It's a community with faculty and staff that puts our students first. LBW is home to many, and we invite you to be a part of the Saints family. I'm Brock Kelly, president of LBW. Join us here where my journey began. Our doors are open. Welcome home.
Bottom of the first gets underway. Carly Hobb starts it. Olivia Michael batting in the 2 spot. Brooklyn Barlow hits 3rd. Alex Carroll 4th. Savannah Clements is the 5-hitter. 6-hitter Lacey Cotton. Taylor Price in the 7 spot. Camry Doss batting 8th. Nice catch at short by Ellie Castle. Stretched it out as far as she could and brings in the hop soft liner. And there is 1 out for Olivia Michael, who had the opening game's only base hit. Where did I stop? 7 spot, Taylor Price. 8-hitter, Camry Doss. And the 9-hitter is Elizabeth Hancock. Kaylin Curry in the circle for Wallace Dothan for game 2. Behind the plate, Aaron Curry. First baseman, Sadie Hanks. Rebecca Rowell at second. Shortstop is Ellie Castle, and the third baseman, Shaylee Malk. Avery Laird in left. The center fielder, Libby Buchanan. And in right field, Lana Carpenter. One pitch, fouled off the screen. Top part of the inning, 5 go to the plate, 1 base hit, 2 stranded. Nobody scores as we head to the home half of the inning. Olivia Michael awaiting the 1-2 pitch. Round back to Curry, little trouble bringing it in, and that will get Michael on. So that will be charged as an error. Michael on and Brooklyn Barlow to the plate. On the outside part of the plate to Barlow. Curry, Carpenter, and Laird. In the top of the second for Wallace Dothan. Saints in no hurry, though, to move along to the next inning. They would be more than happy to spend some time here in the bottom of the first. Outside with a pitch. Curry trying to tease Barlow with something relatively close. Ground foul on the left side. 78, but feels like 80. It is sunny in Andalusia. West-northwest winds at 7. Gusting every now and then to 11. 25-mile visibility, 41% humidity. Temperature is 3 degrees above what it typically would be on whatever day this is of April. Is it the 10th? I lose track of time. Popped up out of play by Barlow. Moon is 96% illuminated. 2 days away from some folks acting crazy. High pitch down to first, and safely back will go Michael. And if you have just got to find some rainfall, it looks like the nearest is a little bit north of Atlanta. Swinging up into the Smokies. Count full, 3-2 on Barlow. Alex Carroll on deck. That is sent towards Buchanan in center field. Broke backwards initially, but comes forward and makes the catch for out number 2. Center field has been busy today for Buchanan. In that opening game, 1, 2, 3, 4 flyouts. And already one here in the first inning of the second game. Alex Carroll hitting. Scoreboard says Bailey Stokes, but 22 belongs to Alex Carroll. As that one is fouled away. Of course, maybe that Bailey Stokes picture up on the video board was from the pitcher in the top part of the inning. Back to the screen for Carroll. But you know, it doesn't take much to throw me, so when I saw that, I'm like, okay, what have I gotten wrong in my book? On the outside part of the plate, out goes Carroll. One runner is stranded, and we're scoreless after 1. Top of the second gets underway. Aaron Curry starts it. Lana Carpenter and Avery Laird due up in the inning, too. Scoreless ball game after an inning of softball, game number 2. An opening game win puts Wallace Dothan at 15. I think that's 16-9 now in the conference. LBW dropping to 10-15. 2-0 pitch to Curry outside, 3-0. Bailey Stokes, the Panama City product, getting her 6th start of the year. It's her 18th appearance. 1-1 with a complete game. Walks Aaron Curry. And that will be her 2nd walk of the game. Stokes has pitched 34 to 3rd innings, given up 67 hits, 56 runs, 41 earned, 33 walks coming in, 2 more to raise that total to 35. And hit by the pitch is Carpenter. Couple of base runners on for Avery Laird. Shaylee Malk to the on-deck circle. Stokes has given up 5 home runs, and the ERA's at 8.36. Couple of base runners aboard for Avery Laird. Laird hitting .310. 9 RBIs on the year. Did not get an at-bat in the opening game. Didn't play in that first game, except came in as a runner. Savannah Clements, Lacey Godden, and Taylor Price in the bottom of the second for LBW. Count even at 1 on Laird. That is poked foul towards right field. A 1-ball, 2-strike offering with a couple of base runners on. Nobody gone. High pitch, and the count evens up at 2. No NBA until 6 p.m. Got some Major League Baseball underway. Let me check in on the majors and see if we have got a final. Definitely got updated scores. Yep, couple of finals. Angels beat the Rays 11-1. Guardians over the White Sox 6-1. Bottom of the 7th, Twins and Royals tied at 2. Top of the 4th, Brewers and Rockies knotted up at 1. Three-2 offering to Avery Laird. That will get back onto the grassy knoll. There are several grassy knolls here around the LBW softball field. Three-two pitch, that's in low, and a walk given to Laird. It is full for Shaylee Monk. Monk playing third again in this one, but did not bat in the opening game. Hitting in game number 2, a 130 hitter on the year. 6 hits and 46 trips to the plate with 4 RBIs. In one of those early game meetings with the starting pitcher in the opening game, I believe the meeting with starting pitcher Alana Smith happened in the first. Here it happens in the second. Bases loaded with nobody out. And of course, you know the odds. The odds are a team plates a run. If they've got it full with the bases, they've got it loaded with nobody gone. But the Saints trying to beat the odds. Mock with Curry, Carpenter, and Laird on. A little high with the Stokes pitch. $2-0 offering. It is on the outside part of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, top of the order. Libby Buchanan moving to the on-deck circle. Another strike, this time on the inside part of the plate. So Stokes working both sides of the strike zone. And runs a 2-0 to 2-2. Low and away with the pitch, and I believe this may be the 4th hitter that Stokes has run the count full on. Getting a lot of work in this circle. And a shot towards center field, right to Carly Hobbs, tagging from third Curry. And Wallace Dothan will get on the board. Mock picking up her 5th RBI of the year. Carpenter holds at second, Laird at first. Top of the order, Libby Buchanan. Thought about trying to lay down the bunt, pitch outside of the strike zone. Buchanan ground into a 1-3 in the first. Rebecca Rowell to the on-deck circle. That is out of Dawson's reach at short. Into left field, Buchanan with a base hit that loads it again. Rebecca Rowell with a double in the first. Ellie Castle to the on-deck circle. One out of the inning, base is full. Clements, Cotton, and Price in the bottom part of the inning. But Stokes trying to bring the Saints from the top of the second to the bottom of the inning. Outside, 2-0. Rowell hitting .348, number 2 on the team in RBIs with 27. The only gum with more is the lady behind her, Ellie Castle.
All right, way to watch. Way to watch.
3-0 offering to Rowell. It's high, and She's walked, a run comes in. Carpenter from third on the bases loaded walk, which will give Rowell the RBI, and it is her 28th of the year. And it looks like that's going to do it for Stokes. The new pitcher, the Stokes numbers when we return.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game,
the new pitcher is Ariel Williams. Williams came into the last game. Doss fields it short. Castle will wrap into the 6-5. Then brings in another run. And that will get Avery Laird. While Carpenter will score, Buchanan to second. Going away with the pitch. Now Houston. Houston with a walk in the first. Able to get back safely is Rowell. Check that. That is Castle. Sandy hangs to the on-deck circle. 3 runs are plated in the inning. Curry, Carpenter, and Laird. Bailey Stokes will work an inning and a third. Face 11, no strikeouts, 4 walks, 2 hits. Thus far has allowed 4. She is responsible for one of the runners on. A nice play in center field by Carly Hops, denying Houston an opportunity to get aboard and extend the inning. 3 runs played. Wallace Dothan by 3 as we head to the bottom of the second.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
Bottom of the second, Savannah Clemens starts it for the Saints. Lacey Godden and Taylor Price due up in the inning, too. 3 runs played in the top part of the inning. A little high with the offering to Clemens. Caitlin Curry getting her second inning of work in. Make that Caitlin Connor. Well, that's what the website says. The lineup card. As that pitch is a little bit outside. It says Connor as well. I have no idea where Curry came from. As it is fielded, it's short. By Castle goes to first and gets the out of Clements on the 6-3. Caitlin Connor on the year, 81 1/3 innings of work. 9-6, 11 complete games, 92 hits given up, 54 runs, 35 earned. 19 walks, 51 strikeouts, 3 home runs allowed. A 3.01 ERA, and Connor, I think I heard, picked up her 100th strikeout with that fanning of Carroll. Then put it into the top part, I make that the bottom part of the first. So it is Connor facing Godden, Taylor Price on deck. Popped up but out of play. Lacey Godden, the DP. For the second game was the DP in the opening game. Went 0 for 1 with a line out to short and a walk. Low and away with a pitch to Godden. Top of the third, it's the mid part of the order to the plate for Wallace Dothan. 5, 6, and 7, Hanks, Curry, and Carpenter. Right back to Connor, and Connor to first, Godden out on the 1-3. And there's 2 gone for Taylor Price. Price getting her first at-bat of the game. Came into the opening game as a relief pitcher for Alana Smith and worked 3 1/3. But getting her first plate appearance in game number 2 as the starting first baseman. On the outside part of the plate, count evens at 1 on Price. Cambry Doss to the on-deck circle. Pitch coming in a little bit low to Price. Two-one offering. It is up against the screen. And a 2-2 count. Doss on deck. 5, 6, and 7 in the order in the top of the third for Wallace Dothan. And it stays even at 2 on Price. Price 36 plate appearances this year. 8 hits, 222 average. Rolled to the plate by Connor. Couple of doubles, couple of home runs, 5 RBIs for Taylor Price. And another payoff pitch to the 7-hitter. Three-two offering outside and given a walk as Price. That'll be the second Saint base runner. First one walked by Connor. And a runner aboard for Camry Doss. Doss got one plate appearance in the opening game, lined out to third. Second time her spot in the order showed up, Emma Poor pinch hit. 0-1 pitch. Grabbed over at first by Hanks. Another 4 up, 3 down, 1 stranded inning for the Saints as we go to the third.
Community College, we're dedicated to providing each and every student with the opportunity to succeed and achieve their dreams. LBW is more than just a college. It's a community with faculty and staff that puts our students first. LBW is home to many, and we invite you to be a part of the Saints family. I'm Brock Kelly, president of LBW. Join us here where my journey began. Our doors are open. Welcome home.
Mid part of the order, top of the third, Sadie Hanks. Nice little snag on the one hop by Clements, and out will go Hanks for out number 1. Aaron Curry to the plate, walked and scored a run in the second. In that second inning, a total of 3 runs come in, but there's only a single base hit in that inning, as that one is floated foul over to the right side. Lana Carpenter to the on-deck circle, bottom of the order, in the bottom of the third for the Saints. Low inside pitch to Curry. Count even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fouled away, 1-2 on Curry. Ariel Williams, a reliever in the opening game, worked the 7th inning. Came into this one in the second. Season numbers prior to today: 14 appearances, 5 starts, 1-2 with a complete game, 30 in the third innings of work. 48 hits given up, 55 runs, 40 earned. 29 walks and 8 strikeouts, 6 home runs allowed, and a 9.23 ERA. And a shot towards center field. That'll be a base hit. Nice stop by Hobbs to keep it from going to the wall, but still a 1-out Curry double. So Curry into scoring position with her 8th double of the year. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Lana Carpenter. Carpenter, the 9 hitter in the first game, moving up a couple of spots. after going 2 for 2. Outside with a pitch to Carpenter. One ball, one strike, one away, one on. That is popped up on the infield, but foul. Giving it a chase is Williams. Carroll was in the vicinity. Barlow as well. But it drops foul, and the at-bat will continue for Lana Carpenter. Carpenter was hit by a pitch. She was hit by Bailey Stokes. And by the way, the rest of the Stokes numbers. An inning and a third of work, 11 faced, 1 no strikeouts. 4 walks, 2 hits, 3 runs, and a hit batsman. Two-two pitch. Low and inside to Carpenter. Count runs full. Elizabeth Hancock to start off the bottom of the third for LBW. Right back up the middle. That'll be a base hit for Carpenter. Curry given the green light to come home. She'll score with a throw to the plate. Carpenter taking second. Wallace Dothan a 4-zip lead. And for Carpenter, RBI number 12 on the year. Into the zone to Avery Laird. Laird with a walk and a run scored an inning ago. Shaylee Malk to the on-deck circle. That is hit well towards right field, out of the reach of Elizabeth Hancock. Carpenter in to score. It's a double for Laird. Her 4th of the year. RBI number 10. And it becomes a 5-zip lead. Shaylee Malk next. Malk drove in a run with a sacrifice fly in the second. In low with the Ariel Williams pitch. Libby Buchanan to the on-deck circle. 3 hits in the inning, 5 in the game now for Wallace Dothan after an 11-hit first game. 1-0 pitch to Malk. Into the strike zone, and the count evens up at 1. A ball, a strike, and out, a runner, 2 runs in. Another strike, 1 and 2 on Malk. Malk, 11 strikeouts on the year. One-two pitch. That is a base hit into right field. Laird turning the corner, gives a look, and she'll be tagged out of the plate. Strong throw in from Hancock. Well, Laird gave it a look when she rounded third and thought she had a chance to come in. Got tagged out at the plate. Monk credited with a base hit, but not the RBI. And we're back to the top of the order. Libby Buchanan next. Rebecca Rowell on deck. High with the pitch from Williams to Buchanan. Buchanan 1 for 2 in the game after a 2 for 3 opening game. Here's the 1-2 offering. That will ricochet off Williams, and everybody's safe. And that'll be charged as an E1. Williams going down the field and just pulled the mid up early. You got the ankle and ricochet. And Rebecca Rowell to the plate with a couple of base runners on. Rowell has doubled and walked. Produced an RBI, but not off the double. It was off the walk with the bases loaded. Into the strike zone to Rowell. Ellie Castle on deck. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. St. Pitching has fanned one governor today. And that came from starting pitcher Alana Smith in the opening game. There is the second, though. As out will go Rowell. Couple of runners stranded, 2 runners in. Wallace Dothan by 5, going to the bottom of the third. Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch at shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it. A lot of stuff coming up this summer. There is one of the events. We work with the Showcase Series. I want to think this is maybe the 5th year in a row that we have spent summers with the Showcase. Able to beat it out. The infield shot by Elizabeth Hancock. And Saints with a base runner to begin the bottom of the third. And all kinds of different venues this summer. If you thought with the end of the school year it was the end of the baseball, think again. Got the Showcase Series, got Babe Ruth, got Cal Ripken. Ground to third, scooped by Malk. Malk holds on, and you got a couple of runners aboard after back-to-back infield singles. Olivia Michael to the plate, reached on an error in the first. But not only Showcase Series, Cal Ripken, Babe Ruth, ALA-BCA Showcases. That is popped up on the bunt. Curry able to get it. Out will go Michael. And I think I can go ahead and release the info. Got a Dixie Boys Baseball World Series coming up this summer too. So no, it doesn't end. I think the longest period of time we have off all year long is going to come in May, when we've got about 11 days with no sports. Otherwise, something. Baseball, softball, football, basketball, volleyball, track and field, lacrosse. 0-2 pitch to Barlow. Popped up right side. Everybody is safe on the tag and go. A fly out by Barlow. Two gone with Hancock at third and Hobbs at second. Alex Carroll next. Trying to drive in the first Saint run of the day. Here in the bottom of the third with a couple of base runners in scoring position. That is popped up to the left side. There looks to be room, and there is, as the catch is made by Avery Laird. 2 base hits, 2 runners on, but they are stranded as we head to the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth, first pitch fouled off by Ellie Castle. Well, if you're facing a lady who has driven in nearly 50 RBIs, here's how you want to face her with the bases empty. Castle 0 for 2 in the game. Ground out to second and short. That is off the mid of Williams, fielded by Clements, goes to first, and it'll become a 1-4-3 put out for out number 1. Ella Houston next. Sadie Hanks on deck. Top of the fourth in game number 2. A little bit outside with the Ariel Williams pitch. Williams, one of now 4 pitchers used by LBW. 3 in the first game. Williams being one of the 3. 2 in the second game. And, yeah, Williams, one of the 2. 2-0 the count on Ella Houston. Houston has walked and flown out to center field. Right back up the middle, base hit. 7th one of the game for Wallace Dothan. And Houston on with a single. Sadie Hanks coming to the plate. Well, when people this winter were complaining about the cool, I told them I save all my complaining for the summer and the heat. I'm thinking I might get a few of my complaints out here in April. It is warm with the sun beaming down. Williams going to get a visit with a 1-0 count on Sadie Hanks. Not that warm, 80 degrees, but that sunshine is making it feel about 95 to 100. Sadie Hanks 0 for 2 in the game. Facing Ariel Williams after a visit from coach here in the top of the fourth in a 5-zip game, and I'm sure part of the conversation, if not directly related to, had some nuances towards the fact that we don't want that lead growing to 8+. Mercy rule in NCAA softball triggers in after 5 if the lead is 8 or more. And in the opening game in the top of the 5th, 4 runs plated to extend it to a 9-zip lead. Saints don't want to repeat. Hit to Clements, possibility of 2. Doss on to first, and it's dropped over on the receiving end by Price. Otherwise, you got the DP. But instead, the 4-6 for out number 2. Aaron Curry with a walk and a double. And has scored a couple of runs. Clements, Godden, and Price in the bottom part of the inning. Saints trying to make it a scoreless top part of the inning. Low and inside with a pitch, 2-0. Ariel Williams stepping back into the middle of the circle. Here's the offering. It is lined over to Barlow at third. She'll make the catch. And out will go Curry. 1 runner stranded, 1 base hit, but nobody scores. We go to the bottom of the 4th with Clements, Godden, and Price coming up.
Of Alabama Online, where legends log in. A tradition of excellence. Choose from over 100 affordable degree and certificate programs that fit your budget and schedule. Earn the same degree as you would on campus. with the same affordable tuition rate for every state. UA Online. Advance your career and change your life. Get started today at online.ua.edu.
I stood in the shade. I stood in that little strip right there. Whole strip. It worked.
Bottom of the fourth, Savannah Clements will start it. Lacey Godden and Taylor Price due up in the inning two. Saints able to hold the Govs scoreless in the top of the fourth. Now part two of the plan, score some runs. Clements ground into a 6-3 in the second. She is 0 for 1 in the game. Caitlin Connor getting her fourth inning of work in. That is floated into left center field, drops in. It'll be extra bases for Savannah Clements. Pulls into second with a leadoff double. That is the third hit of the game. And for Clements, double number 12 leads the team in that category. Chopped toward short, fielded by Castle. Her only plays at first. It will get Clements to third. One out for Taylor Price. Price walked in the second. Camry Doss to the on-deck circle. Price, a .222 hitter. One offering, and it is 1-2. Tomorrow, baseball in Daphne, Bayside Academy, taking on Satsuma. That'll get out of play. A couple of games on Saturday. Reed State and Coastal Alabama North baseball. Shelton State, Coastal South baseball as well. One-two pitch. Just a little bit outside. Curry trying to bring it into the strike zone. It stays outside. Connor's got a single K. Struck out Carroll in the first. And a shot towards right field. And Clements will have to hold it third. Thought that was a line drive shot that was going to drop and was about 12, 15 feet down the line before having to go back, and by then couldn't tag and come home. So two gone for Camry Doss. She'll pop it up to center field, and Buchanan will make the catch. One hit, one stranded. Nobody scores after 4. Govs by 5. Top of the fifth gets underway. It is Lana Carpenter who will start it. Avery Laird and Shaylee Malk due up in the inning, too. Saints with an opportunity. Got a leadoff double from Clements. Got in a third with one away. But Price and Doss fly out. And the Saints remain scoreless as we get to the fifth. Carpenter's been hit by a pitch, singled, scored twice, and driven in one. One of the plate appearances, she was facing the starter Stokes. When she got the walk and scored a run, the double and RBI came off Ariel Williams, the reliever. One-two pitch outside, and the count evens. Popped up on the infield. Doss will come over and make the catch, and out will go Carpenter. So one away for Avery Laird. Laird with a walk and double and RBI. Shaylee Malk to the on-deck circle. Little low and inside with the first pitch to Laird. Bottom of the order. Starts the bottom of the fifth for LBW. On the outside part of the plate, and the count evens at one. Three balls, one strike, one away, nobody aboard. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate to Laird. Three-two offering. That will drop in front of Williams. Quickly throws to first, and it's dropped at first by Price. And on will be Laird. And I am putting that as an E3 in my book. Unofficial scorebook. Scorekeeper might see it otherwise. When Williams got it there and had Price held on, there'd been an out at first. In my book. As Shaylee Malk steps in. Came into the day a 130 hitter, but has produced an RBI with a sacrifice and single. Top of the order, Libby Buchanan on deck. Count even at one on Malk. Little low and inside with a pitch to Malk. Bottom and top of the order when you get to the bottom of the fifth. 9-1-2 for the Saints. That is chopped towards Clements. Underhands to Doss, throw to first. It's in time to turn the double play. 4, 6, and 3 for outs, 2 and 3. So no damage done by the error, and we will stay in a 5-zip Governor lead going into the home half of the fifth.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Bottom of the fifth, bottom of the order, Elizabeth Hancock will start it. Carly Hobson, Olivia Michael due up in the inning two. Ariel Williams holding the Govs scoreless for a pair of innings. Fouled back by Hancock, who's got one of the 2 St. base hits. Actually 3 now base hits. And 2 of the hits came back to back in the third. Hancock and Hobbs. On the outside part of the plate to Hancock. Hancock hitting 184 coming in. 9 hits and 49 trips to the plate. A 1-1 offering. It is popped up towards Buchanan in center. And she's got it for out number 1. Top of the order, Carly Hobbs next. 1 for 2 in the game. Is lined out to short and single. Olivia Michael to the on-deck circle. Top of the order in the 6th inning for Wallace Dothan. Libby Buchanan will start it. Fouled off the screen to even the count at 1 on Hobbs. Hobbs, a .306 hitter coming into the day. 1 of 4 saves with 100-plus plate appearances. Low pitch, 2-1. Hobbs 6 doubles, 2 triples, 9 RBIs. And his ground to second, picked up by Rowell, and we'll get Hobbs on the 4-3. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There is a button somewhere nearby. It is about a 5-second process. Just move the cursor over the subscribe button and click. That's it. Nothing else. No paperwork. No credit card number. Another opportunity for Rowell, and she'll be good on this one too. As Michael wraps into the 4-3. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the fifth.
of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
If I stand up here, the wind blows.
Top of the order, top of the sixth. Libby Buchanan starts it for Wallace Dothan. Rebecca Rowell and Ellie Castle due up in the inning, too. Ariel Williams putting together back-to-back scoreless innings, as that one is fouled away by Buchanan. Gave up a hit, but faced four, stranding one in the fourth. It was an error committed in the fifth that got a runner on, but the double play took care of the fifth. Outside with a pitch to Buchanan. And that has got us to the sixth. In a 5-zip game, 3 runs in the second, 2 in the third for Wallace Dothan. Just a little bit high with the pitch. Count runs to 3-1. Barlow, Carroll, and Clements in the bottom half of the inning. 3-1 pitch. And the count runs full. Three-2 offering. It is chopped foul. Buchanan ground out of the pitcher, singled and reached on an error. In innings 1, 2, and 3. In the opening game, 2 for 3, a walk, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Right back up the middle. Williams knocks it down. Won't be able to make the throw. That'll be an infield single for Buchanan. Rebecca Rowell next. She's doubled, walked, and struck out. Brief conversation between coach and umpire. That conversation over, back into the box. Rowell, one aboard, and nobody gone here in the top of the sixth. Throw down to second, and in safely with a stolen base is Buchanan. Buchanan came into the day with 23 stolen bases. I've got her down for 1 in the first game and now 1 in the second, bringing her season total to 25. And I'm looking at the stolen bases on the year, and she is not listed. I don't know why. Let's see how many plate appearances. I would think there's plenty. There has been 121. Maybe just some kind of an oversight. There she is. Yeah, it was an oversight on my part. Came into the day as the number 4 statistical leader in the stolen bases department. And has moved, at least until all the totals are in, to a tie for second with Brewer of Central Alabama. Engel from Bevel State is the leader in that category with 28. Fouled off to the first base side. And we've got a timeout. I think when Buchanan was headed back to the bag, she happened to notice her earring there in the dirt. That is a base hit underneath Barlow's mitt. And it'll put runners at first and third for the RBI leader, Ellie Castle. .46 on the year, leading the team in RBIs. Outside with a Williams pitch. Castle 7 home runs, 46 RBIs, 15 doubles. Leading the team in every one of those categories. 2 baggers, round trippers, RBIs, a .427 hitter. As that one is fouled away. So that has got her number 4 in the conference in batting average, 5 in RBIs. Popped up on the infield. Clements coming in from second to make the catch for out number 1. One away for Ella Houston. Houston has walked, popped out, and singled 1 for 2. Barlow, Carroll, and Clements in the bottom part of the inning. 3, 4, and 5 in the same order. .1-0 pitch to Houston. Thought about it, might should have. Into the strike zone from Williams. Williams came into the game and worked the last 2/3 of the second and has been in the circle since. Has only given up a couple of runs. That happened in the third. .2-1 pitch. That is ground to Doss. Could it be a DP again? There's out 1. Didn't get the out at first, and in to score is Buchanan. So Houston will pick up the RBI on the 6-4. Turn it into a 6-run lead. And brings Sadie Hanks to the plate. And a runner coming in for Rowell. That is Haley Everts. Everts has appeared in 10 games. As a matter of fact, she's been in both games today. And has scored 4 runs. Sadie Hanks 0 for 3 in the game. In her second home run of the year in the opening game. A solo shot in the 5th. Aaron Curry on deck, 2-0 pitch. It is too low, 3-0. Williams has not walked a Governor since coming into the ball game in the second inning. On the inside part of the plate. And in the opening game did not walk a hitter. But has now the walk given to Hanks. That is the 5th walk issued by Saints pitching in the game. First one from Williams. And it's got Aaron Curry coming to the plate. 7 doubles, 2 triples, 2 home runs, 299 hitter. A walk and a double in this one. In the opening game, 0 for 3. 1 for 2 in this one. Foul off the screen to even the count up at 1. Curry with a walk and a double. The walk came in the second, the double in the third, and then lined out to third to put it into the 4th. She has scored 2 of the 5 Governor runs. I make that 6 now. As that one is fouled away to the left side. Should soon see the end of some of the other doubleheaders going on today. Expecting some scores to come in shortly. Strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Out goes Curry, leaving 2 on. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th in a 6-zip game. Bottom of the 6th gets underway. Brooklyn Barlow starts it. Alex Carroll and Savannah Clements due up in the inning, too. Well, we're going to go the full 7 in this one. And Saints hoping that they can slice into the lead in the bottom of the 6th and overtake the Governors in the bottom of the 7th. Popped up right side, but it is right to Lana Carpenter. One away for Alex Carroll. Well, we gave you the softball standings earlier. If you're interested in the baseball, in D1, Coastal South currently 1, Shelton State 2, Gadsden State 3, Northwest Shoals 4, Wallace Hansville and Chat Valley tied for 5th. Over into left field, and the catch made by Avery Laird. Alex Carroll with a fly out for out number 2. And then in D2, Wallace Dothan, currently number 1, Bevel State 2. And then a long jam for 3, Bishop State, Central Alabama, and Enterprise State. All tied for 3rd, LBW 4th. And Coastal North making their late season move again. Winners of 5 in a row. Just out of the top 6. Savannah Clements 1 for 2 in the game. Oh, 1 pitch from Caitlin Connor. Grounded short, trying to backhand it. Was Castle, couldn't it, goes into left. That'll be a Clements single. Even if Castle fields, I don't think she gets Clements over at first. So a base hit, Lacey Godden to the plate. On the inside part of the plate with the pitch to Godden. Outside with the pitch, Godden 0 for 2. Has ground out the pitcher and the short. Bottom third of the order in the top of the 7th for Wallace Dothan. That's a base hit into left field. Back-to-back singles to left and a couple of base runners on for the Saints. Bringing Taylor Price to the plate. Price with a walk and a flyout. First pitch a strike on the outside part. Saints now with 5 hits in the game. Little bit outside with the offering and the count evens. One pitch on the inside part. That's got Price stepping out of the box, shaking the head no. Back in and awaits the 1-2. And there is strike number 3. So 2 runners are stranded off a pair of base hits. We will go to the 7th in a 6-zip game.
Community College, we're dedicated to providing each and every student with the opportunity to succeed and achieve their dreams. LBW is more than just a college. It's a community filled with faculty and staff that puts our students first. LBW is home to many, and we invite you to be a part of the Saints family. I'm Brock Kelly, president of LBW. Join us here where my journey began. Our doors are open. Welcome home.
First pitch popped up and from behind the plate. Catch will be made by Carroll.
Go 1-5, let's go. Let's go, Avery. Let's go 1-5. Let's go, girl. Let's go, A girl. Drive another one. Let's go. Drive.
Swing pitch in and out here in the top of the seventh. Lana Carpenter popping out behind the plate. Fouled away by Laird. Laird with a walk, a double, and reached on an error. She's got an RBI too. Shaylee Malk to the on-deck circle. Got a final up in Monroeville. Coastal Alabama North has knocked off Reed State. 4-3. So the North Coyotes will win a couple from Reed State today. 0-2 pitch to Laird. It is ground slowly towards first. Price not able to get it to Clements covering in time. That'll be a Laird single. Laird on with a base hit. Shaylee Malk coming to the plate. Malk has sacrificed single, then hit into a double play. Top of the order, Libby Buchanan to the on-deck circle. On the outside part of the plate with the pitch to Malk. And the count will even at 1. One offering. Into the strike zone, 1-2. One-two offering and a swung on by Malk, and she will strike out. That will become strikeout number 2 in the game from Williams. Check that, 3 now in the game. Came in with 8. Has 3 in this one. And there's 2 gone from the top of the order, Libby Buchanan. Buchanan ground out to the pitcher, singled, reached on an error, and singled. Innings 1, 2, 3, and 6. Has scored a run, stolen a base as well. 2 gone, 1 aboard at first. We're in the top of the 7th. Saints trying to hold and then rally big time in the bottom of the 7th with Doss, Hancock, and Hobbs. 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Chop towards Barlow. She will go to first and get the out of Buchanan on the 5-3. 1 base hit, 1 runner stranded. Nobody scores. Saints needing at least 6 in the bottom of the 7th.
Of LBW Community College is a homecoming for me. It's where I began writing my future, and it's a blessing to come back and help students write theirs. LBW is home. I love how our campus has become a place for our community to come together. Families enjoying walks on campus to faculty investing in our students. There's a place for everyone at LBW. We try to ensure that every student has an opportunity to attend LBW and succeed no matter what career pathway they desire.
Eight, 9, and 1 in the bottom of the 7th. Saints needing a rally. Down by 6. Camry Dawes starting it. Elizabeth Hancock and Carly Hobbs, 2 up in the inning, too. On the inside part of the plate, the count goes 2-1. Dawes with a line out to first and a fly out to center. And it's right up the middle, base hit. Good way to start the inning. Dawes with a single. And the Saints in business for Elizabeth Hancock. And it looks like Dawes is going to get a runner. So the runner in first is Kylie Duncan. As Elizabeth Hancock makes her way to the plate. Here's Connor's offering. It is bunt and foul. Diving try by Curry to stretch out the frame and get it, but couldn't. Hancock 1 for 2. Line over to third, grabbed there by Mogg, goes to first, and off the bag was Duncan, the double play. And there's 2 gone as we get back to the top of the order. Carly Hobbs 1 for 3. And now the Saints will need to rally with 2 gone. Nobody on. Olivia Michael to the on-deck circle. A little bit outside with the pitch to Hobbs. She lined out to short in the first, singled in the third, ground out to second in the 5th. Even count in 1. That is ground foul towards Mock at third. 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. And a sweep of the doubleheader by Wallace Dothan, taking the opening game 9-zip in the nightcap by a 6-0 final. There are your numbers: 6 hits, no runs, 2 errors committed by the Saints. They will strand a total of 7. Wallace Dothan 10 hits, 10 left on. They commit a single error, get 3 in the second, a couple of runs in the third, and tack on a run in the sixth, and sweep it. And your day of LBW softball wraps up. We will see you tomorrow in Daphne. Still got a couple of games ongoing. Reed State and Coastal North Baseball, Shelton State and Coastal South Softball, if you'd like to check out either of those. For LBW and JockJive, I'm Robert Williamson. So long, everybody. Thanks for watching.